another episode of the Dangerous Divas podcast. It took a little bit for it to work, and I think my garage band is broken, so it's all good. We are good to go. But how is everybody's day going? I hope you're having the best day of your life. I am recording this on a Tuesday, so I hope you're having an amazing Taco Tuesday. And don't forget to eat some tacos, because tacos are literally my life. But today's episode, we're going to talk about ways to use your hours in the day a lot more effectively so that you can be really productive and have the best day ever and feel like you've accomplished all your to-do lists, all your goals, and everything in between. Cool? Alright, so one thing we have to remember is that every single one of us has the same 24 hours in the day. Literally, every single one of us has the same hours in the day. The successful use it very wisely, and then the others are always rushing and trying to buy more time. And honestly, I've been there, I've done that. I'm always freaking rushing everywhere, places, because I'm trying to be as productive as possible. But we're going to talk about something called time shifting. Time shifting is something that needs to be done to switch your mind around time and use it in a more organized way. So what I'm trying to say is that we always look at time as there's not enough time, blah, 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 blah. But what we're doing is that we're staying in that mindset. So what we need to do is that we need a time shift. Get it? Haha. Time shift, meaning we need to change our mindset around time, because we do have 24 hours. And think about it, it's a long time. Okay, out of these 24 hours, you probably sleep 8 to 9 hours, at least that's me, or 7 to 8 if you're a regular person. Yes, I'm not a regular person. I need my sleep, beauty sleep. Hello, how do you get so? Okay. Anyways, but you do need rest for recovery, right? So let's say if out of the 24 hours you sleep 8 or 9 hours. I don't know what the math is, but I assume it's over 14 hours, 16 hours that we have left. If we're doing that, we still have 16 hours, let's say. Okay, I'm going to do my math before somebody comes at me and goes, oh, that's not it, okay, oh. So, 20 and then 4. 20 minus 4 is what, people? Yes, this is happening. I am the worst at math. Yeah, I said 16 hours. Oh my god, I'm the freaking bomb. Alright, so we have 16 hours left. And we need to get a lot of things done. And sometimes it feels super rushed. But I'm going to give you a way, and I'm going to give you 4 tips to be super successful and organize your time in a very organized manner so that you can do more things and be more productive and actually achieve all your to-do lists and all your goals. First thing first, you need to do one thing at a time. If you're trying to do three things at once, it's not going to be effective. You're not going to be productive, and it's probably not going to be your best chance at that task, right? So give your full attention to one thing at a time. It really does help. I promise you, I do this all the time. I will do one thing at a time. I'll even put a timer on, okay? And you don't have to do that, but I even put a timer on to do specific tasks so that I can actually be more productive and give my full attention to that one task. Number 2, get up early. I'm not trying to say get up at 2, 3 o'clock like some people do. No. But get up earlier than you would so that you don't have to rush the entire day. If you wake up 30 minutes before work, you are literally rushing from the day that you get up from the time that you get up to the time that you're going to sleep, right? So the goal is to get up early, to take your moment in, to actually feel like you're settled down, that you're ready to start the day, enjoy your coffee, your journaling, your meditation, whatever you need to do in the morning to actually start the day in the right direction and in the right mindset, which is huge. Number 3, take several 3 to 5 minute breaks. Literally every couple minutes or between tasks, if you have to be very into that task. Stop for a couple minutes throughout your day and multiple times a day and focus on your breathing. Focus on the way that you're feeling. Focus on what you're trying to achieve and all the other things that are, happening in your life. I think that's super important. A couple times a day, I take several breaks and I put the phone away, I focus on my breathing, or I get myself some food, and I actually sit down and eat my food without being on my phone or without trying to work. Like, I actually sit down and just eat my food, which is super important too. And number 4, create time boundaries. Create time boundaries. That is huge. Have a specific time bound for each task. For example, if I'm trying to edit a video, I give myself an hour to edit a video because they're a pretty large file, unless it's like a podcast video, which doesn't take me much. If I'm trying to write up some content for you guys, I give myself about an hour or 2 for the entire week's worth of content. For working out, I give myself an hour to work out every single day. Guys, it's a part of my schedule, but I give myself specific time bound for each task. And then I use 15-minute intervals between tasks so that I can get my food, I can get ready. If I need to go places, obviously I give myself more than 15 minutes, but, just like changing from one task to the other can be hard, so definitely give yourself interval between tasks. Those are 4 ways that I use every single day to be more productive in my 24 hours that I have, and have my hours be more effective. So let me just recap. Number 1, do one task at a time, one thing at a time. Don't try to do 15 things at once. Number 2, get up earlier than you usually would. So I would say like an hour earlier than you usually would, so that you don't have to rush from the day that you get up to the day that you go to sleep. Why do I keep saying day? Hour that you get up to the hour that you go to sleep. Number 3, take several 3 to 5 minute breaks to give yourself a break of, life in general, and focus on your breathing, which is super important, and then lets us relax a little bit more. And number 4, create time boundaries for each task. Literally the most important thing. Have everything set up and give yourself a certain time a day, and in between those times and tasks, take several, 15 minutes interval between tasks to just get situated and everything like that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you can use one of these tips that I have for you, and you'll be able to time shift your mindset and also be more productive throughout the 24 hours that we have, because we all have the same hours, and some people are way more successful than we are, so we need to get there too. Alright, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening to the Dangerous Divas podcast, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace!